Hello and welcome to Excel in Excel. My name is Viral, and the reason why we have landed on this video is because you wanted to quickly learn some of the basic formulas in Excel. So that's what we are going to do right away without wasting any more time. So here's the list of, let me just quickly correct this. Yeah. Right, so here's the list of the formulas that we're going to look into, and they are very basic Excel formulas. So if we have a list of scores or entries, and we want to at the bottom of the list, if you want to quickly find out what would be the total of these entries, then we can use the basic sum formula. We'll quickly check how to do that. Then the next one we are going to look at is average formula. So just in case, maybe you are capturing the score for your team members, playing a cricket match, or maybe, you're a teacher and your students have got certain scores in a test, and you want to find out, as a batch, what is the average score. Then this formula comes in handy. It will give us the average score for all of these entries overall. Then we are going to look at minimum and maximum formulas. So just in case, if you want to find out which is the lowest entry in this entire table, maybe, right now it's easy to tell that maybe one is the lowest entry because there are few entries. But imagine that this is like 100, 200, 300 entries, then it becomes difficult to find out what would be what is the lowest entry in the table. So we'll get to that, how to figure it out with a formula. And then similarly maximum. So what is the maximum score from the table? Again, we'll take help from a formula and try and figure out which is the maximum score in the table. So let's quickly jump into it. So to begin with, sum formula, what all you have to do is at the bottom of the table, so you scroll down all the way, and right after the table's last entry, you can write the formula there. The formula is very simple, is equal to sign, SUM, sum, and then open bracket. Now, if you notice, it also gives you suggestions. So just in case, if you're new to Excel and you're trying to learn these basic formulas, if you ever need, hints, then, you can refer to this. So it kind of tells us, select from number 1 up to 2 and then close the bracket. So that's what we are going to do. Now we can either use the mouse to make the selection, or we can use the keyboard, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the shift key on the keyboard and I'm going to press up arrow, and now you can see that I'm able to select all the cells that have score in it, right? And now once I've selected all of that, all I have to do now is I have to close the bracket. So you must have also noticed that the formula bar also shows the formula. So if you don't want to scroll down and close the bracket from here, you can even do that from here. So close the bracket and hit enter. So there we go. That's the total. 390 is the total for all of these entries. All right. So that's our sum formula. One more time. It is equal to sum, SUM, open bracket. You select the range, all the cells, and then close the bracket and hit enter. Right. Now let's quickly jump on to the next formula that we want to look at. In fact, even before we do that, I just want to quickly share something with you that if you want, you can also use a shortcut to this. I don't know if many of you know this or not. If you didn't know this and got to know through this video, then please do leave a comment, and a like. So let me quickly share the shortcut with you. It is what all you have to do is select the cell at the bottom again, just like how we did earlier. Instead of typing anything, all you have to do is hold the Alt key, which is right next to the space bar on the left hand side in your keyboard, and press and hold Alt key, and then press is equal to sign. Right now, do you see I did not type anything? It's a shortcut, so automatically Excel will understand that you're trying to add a column, and it selects the range as well automatically, and all you have to do then is hit enter. Right, so again we've got the score 390. So the shortcut key is Alt, press and hold Alt key, and press is equal to key. Right. So that's the sum formula. The next one is the average. So just in case if you're wondering what's the average score for all of these entries, all you have to do is equal to average, open bracket, and again we're going to hold the shift key and press the up arrow key in the keyboard. That's what I prefer. If you like using the mouse, then you can do that as well. It doesn't really change anything. We're going to close the bracket and then hit enter. So average score is 10 for all of these entries, right? So the math behind this is what Excel will do in the background. It will add all of these entries, get us some, total like how we saw earlier, 390, and then divide that by 39 entries. So that will give you 10 as an average score, right? So that's the math behind it. Forget that. We have the formula to, get that done easily. So there we go. We have 10 as the average score. Right now, the next thing we want to quickly look at is minimum and maximum formula. So if you want to, if like I said, if there are too many entries and you wonder if this is which is the highest entry in the table or which is the lowest entry in the table, then you can find that out too. All you have to do is use. Let's start with minimum. So we want to find out which is the minimum entry in this table, minimum score. So min, open bracket, again select the range. So I'm holding on to the shift key and up arrow key to make the selection of the range. And then I'm going to close the bracket and hit enter. So it tells us the minimum score is 1, right? Like I said, it's easy to guess because this table is short, but if you have 100, 200, 300 entries, then this can be a helpful formula. Similarly, if you want to find out the maximum score, then you can use max, open bracket, again select the range, right? And then close the bracket and hit enter. So this is the maximum score, which is now if you look at the table, the first one, score 1 is 82. So that's the highest score. And yes, so overall, these are the formulas that we've touched based upon. This is just the beginning. I'm also thinking of, creating a playlist of all of these formulas and more. Just want to share one tip, from personal experience. You have to use Excel over and over again. Use these formulas over and over again, and that's the only way to always remember them. Otherwise, if you learn these formulas and never apply in them anywhere, then it would be waste of time. You're just wasting your time. So I would strongly suggest that whenever you get an opportunity next time, please do apply these formulas. Show off to your friends, to your boss, wherever you want to, and yeah, make Excel fun, right? So thank you again for watching the video, and if you liked what you watched today, then please do consider subscribing to the channel or liking this video. And even if you don't do that, that's absolutely fine. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll do my best to keep creating such simple and helpful Excel tutorials online, right? So here's me signing off. Thank you so much for your time. See you next time. Bye bye.